Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in. Today, we're going to be checking out the PuckiPuppy Samoyed. And guys, the unique thing about this brand is all their models are named after a breed of dog, which is kind of cool. But we're going to go over some of the specs and features of this bike, and then we'll get on it and ride it and see how it performs. On their site right now, PuckiPuppy.com, this bike is $9.99. It's normally $13.99, so you can get a good deal right now on it. So we're going to go over the specs. So we don't currently have a coupon code to mention in the video, but hopefully we have one soon, or a link you can use to save some more money off of this bike. So we will include that in the description below if we get that for you, and also in the comments section. All right, so let's get into it. So this bike goes up to 28 miles per hour. That's what everybody wants to know, is how fast does this thing go? It fits a really wide range of riders, depending on height and size. So the lowest is 5 foot that this bike is recommended for, and it goes all the way up to 6'2". So a really wide variety of riders can ride this bike. I know a lot of shorter people that can't get on a lot of the bikes that we review, and this one will actually fit people on the shorter side, which is nice. So this bike weighs 77 pounds, so not too heavy to pick up. It'll also hold riders up to 350 pounds. So big guys like myself, I weigh 260 pounds. I have no problem pushing this thing's limits. So this bike does come with a 48 volt, 15 amp hour battery, which PuckiPuppy says should get you up to 35 to 55 miles of range. And that's going to depend on how much you pedal and how much assist the bike is giving to you. If we look at the back, this bike does come with a 750 watt motor, and that will propel you up to the top speed of 28 miles per hour. This bike does come with mechanical disc brakes. We would have loved to see hydraulic disc brakes on this bike. Honestly, spend a couple more bucks, PuckiPuppy, and get better brakes. All right. Even at 28 miles per hour, hydraulic disc brakes are the way to go. You do get a nice rack in the back. So if anybody's looking for this bike to carry groceries or any cargo whatsoever, it does come with a decently sized rack. You do get some really nice fenders as well to keep the mud and stuff off of the bike and yourself. So the tires on this bike are significantly larger than most of these bikes on the market at 26 by 4 inch. All right, so you're going to get a really fat tire, and they're going to allow you to go over different types of terrain more easily. So we really like that bigger sized tire. You do get a nice padded seat, and guys, this feels really nice. There is a lever here like a traditional bike where you can actually just flip open this lever and this seat will come up and down. We did notice that if you want to put your seat nice and low like we have here, you do have to move the rack back, so you just have to loosen these bolts and this will go back and you can actually put the seat down. Let's not forget the brake and tail light in the back for added visibility. This bike does come with a Shimano 7-speed, which is really nice to see, and it does come with a quite large crankset, so pedaling should be pretty comfortable. We'll see how it's like while we're out on a ride, but we're guessing it's going to be okay, especially going only 28 miles per hour for a top speed. All right, as we move to the front of the bike, obviously you get a nice headlight here. You get dual lights in the front. We'll see how bright that is. You also do get a front fender as well as your front 26 by 4 inch tire. You get adjustable front forks. We're not really sure how well those work. I don't really see a branding on them, but we'll see how well they do on our performance run. All right, so we're going to get on the bike and take a look at the handlebars with all your controls on them. You get some nice grips. So a lot of these cheaper bikes like to cheap out on the grips, but this bike does not. These grips feel pretty nice. They are locking grips as well, so they are not going to move on you while you're out riding. You do get your left brake lever as well as your controls here. You get a power, your pedal assist up, your pedal assist down, and also your headlight button. In the middle of the bike, you get your screen. This is a very nice screen. It's kind of on the smaller side, but it is full color, and we'll show you that in a second. So on the right hand side, you do have your shifter here for your Shimano 7-speed. You also do have your right brake lever as well as a thumb throttle. To be honest, on these type of bikes, we do like the thumb throttle over the twist throttle, but that's just our personal opinion. You also get your right grip as well. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to fire up this bike, see what the display looks like. So we're going to hold down our power button and you're going to see it power up. It says hello. All right, so a nice colorful display. You get your miles per hour here. You also get your charge level here. So this is charged to 100%. And as you go up your pedal assist levels all the way up up to 5. It'll show you what level you're at. All right, 0 is obviously going to be a traditional bicycle. So if you're out riding and your battery dies, you're going to have to pedal this thing, which is nice that they give you 7 speeds. So I want to quickly point out on the display, you should see this Eco here. Now you cannot change it to sport, so it's not something you can select from the display or the controls. This will actually go from Eco to sport depending on how you're riding. So if you're riding economically with low pedal assist and low assist from the bike period, this will show Eco. And as you go faster with more pedal assist, this will actually go to sport. So we'll test that out while we're out riding, but a really simple display. There's not much to it. You can actually go into the settings too by holding pedal assist up and down at the same time until you switch to the menu option here. This will give you a couple options like brightness, unit, startup mode, and reset trip. If you guys have any questions about this bike, please leave them in the comment section below. We get back to everybody. All right, so we're gonna take this thing out for our first ride and give you guys our first impressions on how it performs. All right, let's go. So we're on the PuckiPuppy Samoyed 751 motor, and we're doing our first ride impression. If you guys know how it performs and what we think about it, do a brake test. Don't drain. All right, not terrible. Keep in mind, it does have mechanical disc brakes. It's not the best choice. We'd rather see hydraulic disc brakes on these bikes, but what are we gonna do? We'll do a first initial speed test here. They say you can get up to 28 miles per hour. So it looks like it's topping out at 21 without pedal assist. We'll see if we can get faster with pedal assist. Yep. All right, so we got 31 miles per hour with pedal assist. So pretty nice. It's not unusual to see the throttle only get up to 20 miles per hour or 21 miles per hour. Now, as far as the torque goes, it's not the torquiest bike, but it does have some power. It does get you up to speed pretty quickly. The riding position is pretty good. We're at a low seat height right now. I really should have bumped it up a little bit, but so the riding position is pretty decent, not terrible. It's a smaller bike, so it fits people from 5 foot all the way up to 6'2", and it may seem, 6'2", and fit bigger people, but being a bike that fits people 5 foot and up, it's a smaller bike. Probably a good bike for the wife, or, someone on the shorter side. Not terrible. It's a step-through version, and we like to see the battery integrate into the frame so it's not sticking out there. And it's a 15 amp hour battery, like we said. And that'll give you about 35 to 55 miles on a single charge. Obviously using the highest level of pedal assist. We want to see a decreased range, more towards probably the 35-mile range. Very easy to control. These bikes have a very good turning radius, unlike the moped style that we review often. And a lot of the tires are nice and beefy at 26 by 4 inch. You'll have adjustment on the forks. The ride hasn't been rough, but we haven't gone over any bumps yet. But we're actually going to take it off road and see how it does. Controls are in good position. You got them right at your disposal on the left-hand side. Nice reach with the thumb. Yeah, the bikes we're going over, a really good job of softening the load, so definitely want to see how it handles bumpier terrain with those tires. Yeah, as we start with the speed test, pedal assist is going to get you up to the top speed of 20 miles per hour. If you use throttle only, you're only going to get to about 21 realistically. So we're going to take it in our field, see how she does. Go over this bump here in the curb. Very nice, actually. I think it was a combination of really big beefy tires and the front suspension. Very good job. See how it does in the field here. A very nice ride. As far as pedaling goes, I'm still pedaling. We're going about 20 miles per hour. And it seems like if you're on gear 7, you pedal almost to the 28 mile per hour mark. It does have a pretty large crank set. Guys, it's handling these bumps phenomenally. And these off-road style mountain bikes tend to really be geared towards, handling all different types of terrain. Well, they are called mountain bikes, so I'm enjoying this stuff. For the price, we're currently, like we said, $9.99 on the website. Normally $1,400. You're saving a good amount of money, and you do get a discount code. We'll include that in the description for you. So get off the bike, walk around it real quick. There it is, the PuckiPuppy Samoyed. Really sharp looking bike. Like that step through. So if you're looking for a bike for your wife to join her with your high-powered bike or whatever, this is the bike that you should look at. So if you're on the smaller side and you're looking to save some money, this bike is just under $1,000. So a really good value, honestly, for what you get. You have some nice added suspension on the seat. The seat is very comfortable as well. But guys, pretty good bike. So let's get back on the bike and finish our review. Like I said, very easy to control. Very nice around the corners and stuff. This does get up to speed fairly quickly. We've seen worse. And we've definitely seen better. But PuckiPuppy, get hydraulic disc brakes on these bikes. I'm telling you. It's definitely worth it. Worth spending the extra couple dollars to get those parts on your bike. But guys, we really can't complain with this bike. It's a pretty good value for just under $1,000. If you guys have any questions for us regarding the bike, please let us know in the comment section below. We get back to everybody. Consider subscribing to the channel if you like content like this. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Peace out.